It's the most legendary trophy in all of sports. Other leagues, they make a new one every year. But every year since 1893, the Stanley Cup has been awarded to the best team in hockey. And this year, it's Vegas's visit. It's a little bit more special this time around. Let's call it what it is. Mike Bolt, he's the keeper of the cup, along with Lord Stanley's Cup itself. Sir, it's great having you.
Good to be here.
Cup, it's great having you. Oh, this is great. I've met the cup once before, about 5 years ago, and I didn't touch it. I've always wanted to.
Okay.
We'll get to that in a second. You travel with this cup practically everywhere. How many keepers of the cup are there?
We got 3 guys that do it all year round.
The guy I met, he had like a... He has
longer hair?
Yeah.
That's Phil.
Phil, okay.
Yeah, he hasn't got out of the 70s yet.
It's a very nice haircut. So how do you end up getting the job of being the keeper of the cup?
Well, you know, I grew up in Canada, and in Canada, you dream of winning it, not looking after it.
Of course.
But second best thing is to do is get a job at the Hockey Hall of Fame, and I was fortunate enough to get hired by Phil almost 19 years ago, and I've been doing it ever since. It's still an honor and a privilege to travel around the world with Lord Stanley.
It's pretty amazing. Oh, so as a keeper of the cup, what is it that you do? You bring it around, watch people smile, and that's it?
Well, there's a little more to it than that, but yeah, we'll travel during the season doing a lot of different events with the NHL, like, you know, the All-Star Game, Winter Classic, that kind of thing, to doing stuff with our corporate partners. We do a lot of charity. The Stanley Cup raises almost over $1 million a year.
Wow.
We do events with minor leagues. You know, it's kind of the greatest marketing tool the game of hockey has. So, and then, of course, during the summer, we're with the winning team, and each member of the winning team gets 1 day with it. The coaches, the trainers, the players get to take it home wherever they're from in the world and share it with their community.
See, now that is where my question comes in. You have these players get a little crazy with the cup. Some of them, they have their kids baptized in it. They'll have some beers in it. A lot of beer can fit in that, by the way. Some crazy stuff. It's fallen to the bottom of pools.
It's had a few different accidents over the years. I mean, definitely going into a swimming pool is not good. I mean, salt water or chlorine are 2 of the worst things.
Yeah.
It's an enemy, but...
As a keeper of a cup, have you ever had to say, no?
Absolutely.
What's the worst thing that somebody tried to do with the cup?
Well, I had a guy one time want to go skydiving. That was a big no.
Skydiving? No.
Yes, that didn't happen.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy. What's been the cutest thing you've seen done with the cup?
Well, you always baptized. You know, I have a baby in there. Jay Feaster, I remember with 2004 Tampa Bay Lightning, he had his baby baptized. We've had a few other babies over the years baptized in it. Sitting back watching them have their cereal out of it in the morning, or maybe making a big ice cream sundae in it to share with the kids. And you know, and then you see some of the guys have taken it golfing, taken it fishing. We've had one guy, we actually took it on Sidney Crosby actually, put a life jacket on and we let him go for a ride on a Sea-Doo around his lake. So
they can pretty much, they can get away with a lot with this cup.
Yes and no, yeah. And they get to have a lot more liberties than most people with it. And I mean, this is the most fan-friendly trophy in the world. And,
it certainly is.
And, you know, other athletes don't really get to hang out with their winning championship trophy, whereas the NHL players do.
There's a bit of superstition when it comes to this. For example, I get my playoff beard on. I have not dry cleaned this, jersey there's a little bit of Cheeto dust on here. I haven't dry cleaned this jersey all season. I know you're from Toronto, probably a Leafs fan, but have you been amazed by what you've seen with the Golden Knights this year?
Yeah, well, everybody always asks me who my favorite team is. The answer is I have 31 of them.
But, there we go.
But, you know, it's, the vibe, first of all, here in Las Vegas with the Golden Knights is unbelievable. And then it's around the NHL. I've been in a lot of different markets throughout the season, and that seems to be the conversation everywhere we go. How about the Golden Knights? And it's been an unbelievable story. They're playing great hockey, and, you know, it all starts April 11th.
Yep, playoffs tonight, yep.
Yeah, so April 11th all starts. We got 16 teams competing for this, and everybody's going to have to sit back, watch, and see what happens.
The superstition is if you are a player, you don't touch this baby until you've earned it.
Yeah, most guys will not go near it until they've actually had the privilege of getting to hoist it.
A lot of fans have that same superstition. I'm part of the fan group on Facebook, Vegas Knights Click, by the way, and I asked, am I allowed to touch the cup? By a wide majority, 80% said don't touch the cup. However, I found a loophole.
Sure.
Okay, I'm from Boston originally.
Yep.
So take my mic down for a second. Yeah. If I wear my Bruins jersey,
okay,
and if I touch this, will I then have hexed the Bruins?
No.
I think I might. This, ladies and gentlemen, because they're the only team that scare me right now.
Okay.
They're on fire. Yeah. This is what it's all about. Go Bruins, am I right? Oh, yes, that's great. Oh, that's so nice. By the way, this keeps being the same size. We write all the names on it. if this is, I know a band gets removed every once in a
top
while.
band right here is
This
coming
top
off.
one.
Yeah, coming off in May.
So it keeps going like a layer cake. If the layers didn't come off, how tall would this thing
Well,
be?
we've taken 2 other ones off, so there'd be 2 other rings on here if we didn't retire rings. Obviously, the cup would get too big, and they wouldn't be able to do that iconic pose of hoisting it. And also, we wouldn't be able to do what we do traveling around the world.
You would need your own plane, probably, a cargo jet. Go Bruins. People are just tuning in right now think I'm a jerk, but watch the beginning of this. It's great having you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks.
All right, 2018 NHL Stanley Cup playoffs begin tonight, and astoundingly, the first-year expansion Vegas Golden Knights, they're entering the contest as the best in the Pacific Division. Take that, Deadspin. Cheer on your boys. Follow the journey to the most coveted trophy in sports. It all starts tonight